Hey, what's up? This is your boy Milan Christopher from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and
you got Miles, a.k.a. Sir Brock from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and we are on air live with David Dwayne. Check us out, y'all. Woo, woo.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into On Air with David Dwayne, your one and only rock star on the mic, My Fierce Wings Radio. Right here, right now, we got Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's Miles and Milan with us. What's going on, fellas?
Good. How are you?
We are doing good. Thanks so much for joining us today. We definitely appreciate it. Gotta tell us, what made you both want to join Love and Hip Hop and then be so open about, the relationship that you guys both share together?
For me, this is Milan, by the way. I don't know if you know our voices. It's the difference between the two, but for me, I just really wanted to help out the community because there was no one on television that was like me or Miles, and there was no relationships, any open gay black relationships on television either. And when I was suspecting Miles of doing things behind my back, I thought that this would be a good platform to explore because not only will it help out our community, the LGBTQ community, but it also let me get to the bottom of what Miles was doing. So it was a win-win situation.
There's a lot of Mileses out there and a lot of Ambers. And for me to tell my story, as long as I was able to connect with some viewers and change lives and be a pioneer to just standing up and not being afraid of who you are, is terrifying as it may be an example, and help people with my story.
Absolutely. So, Milan, you had no idea that Miles was still involved with Amber, however.
No, I had an idea. He wasn't involved with Amber, but I did suspect that he was because they have a very close relationship, and that relationship always bothered me because Amber is his ex, and when me and Miles first started dating, that was his ex. And so for the entire time we were together, that was his ex. So I'm trying to figure out, why are you still hanging out? Why are you still talking to her? Why are you still, what are you doing? This is your ex. I mean, even if Miles was a guy and a girl and if Amber was a guy and that was her ex, anybody would feel a certain type of way with a person continuously in some type of relationship, somebody they used to be with, and they are supposed to be moving on.
So now, Miles, you gotta tell us what made you not want to tell Amber and be so upfront, right away with the whole thing. I'm not saying not everybody, but just Amber particularly.
Just the whole telling people that I love, and Amber, her family, my family, it was just hard. So for a while, it was easier for us to just live separate lives. I don't know if she was dating. I suspected she was, and I was in a new relationship, and we were just moving on. But, we were best friends. And just knowing how she would have taken the news, it just took me a little bit longer to tell her, you know what I mean? Because I had to figure out the right way to tell her. And I thank the show because they're the ones who actually helped me with different scenarios and options on how I should and how to go about it. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. And I like the fact that you guys did go to therapists and to talk about it. And so that way it might not have, have been what she wanted to hear, but it was very honest to the fact that, she you told her, she knows now, and it's there's no areas she knows that. How she been dealing with it still? Is it so hard for her to deal with, or has she been you know what, cool, we still cool people?
You know what? Initially it was very hard for Amber. I mean, you'll see. I don't think she was more so mad that I was gay. I think she was more so mad that she felt like I couldn't tell her. It was more of an embarrassment. If I'm your best friend, how come you couldn't tell me and you're telling me on national TV? You know what I mean? I think it was more of that versus her being mad that I'm actually involved in another relationship. But we're cool now today. Me and Amber are good. We're on good terms as of now. Watching it back and reliving the situation makes it hard at times, but as of today, me and Amber are good.
So now, Milan, you got to tell me how you and Miles met. I know you guys met in the club, but give me the whole story of how that all came about.
So we in LA we have industry parties where everybody go to, and this particular party, I haven't seen Miles for about maybe 2 to 3 weeks, probably longer than that, a lot actually, probably 7 times in total. And I was at a Lil Wayne's party, and Miles just basically walked up to me and was like, yo, I heard you a producer and you a rapper. I'm a rapper too. We need to get in the studio and blah, 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 blah. And with all that being said, I instantaneously knew that he was gay and he was trying to holler. So I kind of entertained it. We went into the studio, and lo and behold, 2.5 years later, this is my boyfriend. So, you know, that's pretty much how it went.
Exactly. So now, you both do music. You just mentioned that, Milan. And I got to say, your music is dope. Miles, your music is dope as well. So I guess whoever wants to go first, tell me, you know, what made you both or individually want to start doing music?
Well, for me, I've always been into music. I used to be in Chicago's children's choir in Chicago, and also I was also a dancer in U5U and K59. Shout out to all of my old Chicago stomping grounds. And I just love music. So when I got to LA, I ended up getting booked for a commercial, and I made really good money because it was a national commercial. And I took that money, or some of that money, and I started investing in making my own brand. And then one day I went on a set for 16 hours doing a Beyonce music video. And at that moment I realized, you know what? I need to invest in myself, because here I am 16 hours in it, and I'm probably going to be like 3 seconds in this woman's music video and making her this big gargantuan star, which she already is because of her talent. But just being a part of that just influence me and inspire me to do my own thing. So.
And as for me, Miles, a lot of people don't know, I was in a group, an R&B group for 7 years, and I was the rapper of the group. And, you know, unfortunately, we disbanded, and I was actually scared to go solo. I didn't know if I really was going to do it, but something in me, music it's just a part of my life, and I couldn't stop doing it. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to just pursue a solo career, and ever since then, that's what's out there. It's on iTunes, and, you know, my first video's out and up, and, yeah, I'm excited.
Exactly. And Miles, you have a new project that's out right now. Can we kind of talk about the project just a little bit?
Absolutely. Are you talking about my hats or my music?
Actually, we can talk about them both since you mentioned it, because I did see the hats, and I was like, these hats are fly as hell.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a new a luxury hat line that just actually is out today. Everyone can go order their hats online. It's justlove.la, and the hat line is called Just Love, and it's, you know, to keep the movement going. You know, no judgment, no hate, just love. They're all suede. It's a suede hat line, and yeah, you know, it's to support the movement, and hopefully people will take a part and take a stance with, you know, me and Milan coming out. It's really who I am. I have not and will not change as an artist. You know, I've been this artist before I came out, and I'm going to remain the same artist. I feel like there's a little contradiction, and I mean conspiracy right there, because I'm kind of talking about women, and, you know, it's causing an uproar. Like, just because I came out, I'm not allowed to talk to women, but I'm the same artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just one small aspect of my life, which is revealing who I lay with. Now, all of a sudden, my music has to change. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? I'm not a gay rapper. I'm a rapper who happens to be an open bisexual man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man.
Right. And I'm glad you confirmed, like, what your sexuality was in an in-depth sense, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, how can he be talking about girls, but he said he's gay? But I'm glad that you clarified and said what it was.
Right.
That people aren't so confused. We definitely appreciate that.
No problem.
And Milan, you produce, right?
No, I'm a rapper. I produce sometimes, but
okay.
I'm an artist. I'm a music artist. So yeah, that was one of the things too. You know, and I also have an underwear line. I have actually a clothing line. I own a Beverly Hills White Smile lightning business. And of course, I'm a music artist. And then, you know, producing is something that you learn while you're in the studio rapping, and being in the studio for so long, you learn how to produce and do your own thing to save money when you broke. So,
right.
Yeah.
You got to. And can we talk about the underwear line? Because I did see a lot of the photo shoot pictures for the line via your Instagram.
Yeah, so the underwear line is made in made in the United States. It's made out of the best fabrics in the world. They come in like all different colors, like green, blue, yellow, purple, white, just very different colors. And they're made to be designed to promote the male aesthetic. So it makes the person who puts it on look like they have a bigger bum or a bigger front side. You know what I mean? So They're really dope underwear. They fit to the body.
Nice. And where can people get that? Because I know that's been like a burning question that people wanted me to ask.
You can buy them on MilanChristopher.com. Just go to my website and go to the web store, and they're up there on MilanChristopher.com. Like everything about me that I promote or sell is on MilanChristopher.com and the web store. Even booking me is on there as well. Like you can book me from my website.
Absolutely. So now I know you guys got to get ready to go. So let me ask, like, how would you say, like, overall, the Love and Hip Hop platform has helped you guys, be able to, promote your different brands, be able to come out? Like, how would you say, like, Love and Hip Hop has helped you both?
I think for me, what I really wanted to do when I first started off on the show was to help people who were like me be able to have someone to look up to or to see that you can be yourself and be successful. It was a lot of people on television, like the Derek Jays and the RuPauls. And me and my are not the only gay guys that look and act like us. Majority of gay guys actually look and act like us, and you know what I mean. So it's hard that we don't see that. So that was one of the biggest things for me, to just be some kind of like a voice to those people who are being unheard and unseen.
And for me, like, since we have, done the show, I've got so many retweets and so many messages and so many DMs thanking me, hearing other people's stories and stuff. And that alone has been enough with the platform. You know what I mean? Yes, my music is getting a lot of attention now. Yes, I am popular now. Yes, everybody know my face. Those are all, perks of, being on the show. But the fact that our story is actually inspiring others, helping others, means the most.
And it definitely is.
Now. It's not even about me alone anymore,
And I've definitely seen a lot of people, like, especially my friends, that even say, you know what, even the fact that they've been so open about their lives, even if, Miles was skeptical at first, with telling Amber, them just coming on the show, like, such as Love and Hip Hop, and being so open about it, it's just phenomenal. Because nowadays, we do have the people that want to be on the DL, that want to hide, and they don't want to tell anybody, or whatever the case might be. But I've seen a lot of great love on my end, and about that, gotta say thank y'all for, like, even doing that, for, just people letting them know that it's okay to be who you are. 'Cause that's the biggest thing that people understand. Right. You can be who you are, no matter if you're purple, green, transsexual, straight, whatever. You can be whoever you want to be. And that's the message. Well, guys, thanks so much for this interview. We definitely appreciate it. Just tell everybody, before we have you both do a drop for us, tell them where they can follow you as far as, like, your social media, and where they can, check out your different music and different projects.
Absolutely. They can, my YouTube, my name is the same across the board on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. It's Sir Brock with 2 I's, SIIR, and my last name is Brock, BROCK.
What the hell? Trivia, something on your thing.
Sorry, we got advertisements popping up.
Trivia crack or something. It's all good. Oh, no, definitely. MilanChristopher.com. And my Instagram is at Milan Christopher, and my Twitter is at Milan Chris Gordy. So that's MilanChristopher for Instagram, and then for Twitter is MilanChristGordy. And of course, you can find me on MilanChristopher.com.
Boom. Appreciate y'all.
It's nice meeting you, David. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hey, what's up? This is your boy, Milan Christopher from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And
you got Miles, a.k.a. Sir Brock from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And we are on air live with David Dwayne. Check us out, y'all.
Woo, woo.